staying with Volvo today, and there's quite a lot to choose from. So I've narrowed it down just to family cars and cars that might appeal to women. Now I think we've all got in our mind a certain image about Volvos: solid, reliable, safe. The car I'm driving today, or my first car, is a C30, which is slightly away from their normal mould, I'd say. Very stylish, very cute. Now imagine if you would, me 25, I know it's hard, but try. 25-year-old, got my first really good job, really pay me a good salary. What sort of car would I go for? I don't think instinctively I'd think Volvo. But when you look at the C30, you think that's a different type of Volvo that would really suit. The range does start at just over 16,000, which is still quite a lot of money, maybe for your first proper car, but it is a premium brand. The car we're driving at the moment, which is a diesel 1.6, comes in at over 25,000 because of lots of added extras, which you don't necessarily need when you're with your first proper car. But one of the lovely delights about this car, and lots of other cars in their range, is their CO2 emissions. This is 99 grams per kilometre, which is very low, which means you're exempt from the congestion charge and your tax will be a lot lower. As well as all that, it is fabulous to drive. It's responsive, it's sturdy, which alwa& surprises me for a smaller car. It feels beautifully made. Interior is very simple and sleek. Think Bang & Olufsen. To me, it's a perfect size for a single girl. Not a huge boot, but there again, how many people are going to be taking this car? It is only a 4-seater, which I think is an advantage. And I'm trying to get this third person in the middle of the back seat there. So if you're thinking of a small, nippy car, you may be thinking the obvious ones, a Golf, an Audi, and maybe not have thought of a Volvo, but I think you should definitely give us a thought and give it a test drive. It's great fun. So fast forward 10 years, mid-30s, couple of kids, need to change my car. So I'm now in Volvo V50. It's their estate car, it's their sort of smaller estate car. I feel quite a handsome car, slightly boring, but solid, reliable, safe, all those things we associate with Volvo. So it's got the same engine as the C30, the 1.6 diesel, which produces 99 grams of CO2 per kilometre, which is amazing, and the same mileage, 74 just over on a combined cycle. So while it has got the same size engine as the C30, it's not quite as responsive because it is a bigger car after all. It can take 5 people very comfortably, and it's got a huge boot, which you'll get loads of children's clobber in there. So you can buy a V50 for 19,500. The one we're driving is 28,500, but it is loaded with all sorts of gizmos like sat-nav and Bluetooth and lots of things which are really very nice, but not necessary, I don't think, really. So we've driven 2 cars now with amazing green credentials, and while that's all well and good, I do fancy something with a bit more speed, a bit more pulling power. So we're going to drive the V60. So here we are now in the V60 with a lot more oomph in it. This is a diesel engine, 5-cylinder, with a lot of power behind it. It's over 200 horsepower. It's also their R design, which is their sort of souped-up, sporty version. To me, it feels a very grown-up type of car, and I think fast forward a few more years to your early 40s, got a bit more money in the bank, need a bit more space in the boot for those kids and ever-increasing belongings, and this car would suit you well. To be precise, you'll need £31,800 in the bank if you want this car. The most basic to that one, it comes in just over 23,000, but of course, you know, we get to this stage, you want all those extras, won't you? So when you're thinking about Volvo estates and you think about their V70, which is a bit more bog standard looking estate, and you want something a bit more edgy, then I think the V60 is definitely worth looking at. It is very stylish and very un-Volvo-ish, if I'm allowed to say that. So fast forward a few more years to my current age, where I'm desperate to leave London to get to some country air, and you'll find me driving Volvo's XC90. So this is an SUV. It's been around for getting on for 10 years. It's all-wheel drive, so we'll get you out of those sticky situations. I don't think they're pretending it's a full all-wheel drive where you can go off-roading, even though I think you'll be able to do quite a lot of damage with it. But snow, ice, mud, fantastic. Peace of mind if you're taking the kids to school or having to go somewhere urgently and the roads aren't so good. So you imagine you're at that stage in your life, I'm still waiting for it, where you've got a bit more money yet again and can afford to pay, well, this one is 44,000. The basic bottom of the range you can get for about 34,000, but it's got, again, lots of gizmos. Quite a lot of money, but there again, you get quite a lot for your money as well. It's a 7-seater, you've got 2 at the back there, the far back in the boot that pull up from the flat floor to 2 extra seats, and they're substantial seats, they're not just very flimsy things at all, which is what you'd expect, isn't it, in a Volvo. The interior is fantastic. This is again the R design, lovely leather, great interior, simple, dials fantastic. I can see them, you can't see me, but I can see them perfectly. But of course, having an SUV with the power this one's got comes at a price, not just money. The CO2 emissions are 290, it's quite a lot. Then again, can you justify that by saying, well, I'm carrying 5 or 7 passengers? I don't know, that'd be an individual choice. It does feel good to drive though. Obviously it feels like an SUV, it feels a bit sort of topsy-turvy-ish, slightly going around corners, but I feel very safe, lovely and high up, and very comfortable ride. So apart from the saloons and the V70, I hope we've given you a flavour of what Volvo has on offer. I must say, I have thoroughly enjoyed my day, especially the afternoon tea.